Hello, in this video you will learn how to solve trig multi-step problems. In trig multi-step problems you have two triangles, this one here that I'm highlighting in light blue and the other one that I'm highlighting in orange. In order for us to solve this type of problems, there are three steps. Identify the triangle that has two or more numbers, either angles or sides. That's the one we start with. So on the orange one we have a side length and an angle measurement. On the light blue we have the angle measurement and we are trying to find that side. Therefore we have to start with the orange. Now in order for us to be able to do this, we require right triangles, and we don't count those as angle measurements because we need to have those in order for it to work. Then we need to find the length of the side in common. So this side right here, the dashed line, both the light blue and the orange triangle have it in common. So finding that one will get us one step closer to solving the problem. Once we have that length of the purple side, we will use that number to find the measurement of the missing side, which is x in this case. So we are going to split up the big triangle into two triangles. I did it ahead of time, and transfer the measurements accordingly. Then we'll solve one at a time, starting with the orange. So I need to know this purple side, which is on the original figure, which I'm going to call y. And I use the same letter because both are exactly the same. Okay, so let's start with the orange. The angle of reference is this 48. Classify the sides. This is across from the angle of reference is the opposite. Across from the 90-degree angle we have the hypotenuse. And the last one, of course, is the adjacent. So based on the numbers that we have, we are going to be using sine. Sine of 48, which is equal to the opposite, y, over the hypotenuse, 49. Make sure that we have dividing by 1 on the left so we can cross multiply. 1 times y is y, and we get 49 times sine of 48. I get y equals 49 times, I am going to evaluate sine 48, and I get 0.7431. Then on my last step, I multiply those two together, and I get that y is 36.4. This is an intermediate step, which I'm going to be writing there, 36.4. So as of now, we were only solving the orange problem for our purposes, like we didn't even know the other one existed. Now we are going to pretend that the orange one is no longer there, and we would just solve the blue one same way. Okay, angle of reference is this angle with the 36. Across from that is the opposite side, right here. Across from the 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse, which we are trying to solve for, and the other one is the adjacent. Based on the sides that we have, we get sine again equals y is 36.4. We got it from the orange triangle over x. Now, even though here we use sine twice, it doesn't always happen. You could be using one sine, the other one cosine. It depends on the numbers. All right, put a 1 under it so we can cross multiply. We get 36.4 equals x times sine of 36. You can evaluate sine 36 and then divide by it, or divide by sine 36 right away. Both sides. Remember that sine 36 is together. You cannot just divide by sine, or you cannot just divide by 36. All right, so these two cancel because they're equal to 1, and we get x equals 36.4 divided by 0.5878. And simplifying that, we get that our answer is 61.9. Therefore, the length of the side labeled with X is 61.9.